Hey guys, Palacio here and welcome back to the final installment of the Mavic's ActiveTrack features. Again, for those who haven't seen our first two installments, you can click on the link above so you can catch up. For the rest, let's just get started. We've already talked about trace and profile modes, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the spotlight mode. As we did before, let's do a quick recap of the tips that would be used on any of these modes. First, let's make sure that the remote is not set on sport mode. Second, even though this feature is more stationary than the other two modes, you still need to be aware of your surroundings. Third, let's not forget that the contrast between the subject and the background is key. Fourth, start tracking close to the subject to get started. Fifth, ActiveTrack features are better used on slow-moving subjects. Plan your shots ahead of time if possible. Get ideas from movies, TV shows, or documentaries. And 8th, practice. Now let's jump into ActiveTrack Spotlight mode. To activate Spotlight mode, click on the remote image on the left side of the screen. Select ActiveTrack, then click or highlight the subject. Click Go, and finally, click Spotlight from the right side of the screen. And now we're in business. Now Spotlight is the third mode of the ActiveTrack feature. The purpose of this feature is to lock on the subject and follow it while standing on a fixed location. The difference between this mode and the other ones is that the Mavic will not move with the subject. Rather, it'll just keep the subject in the center of the screen while hovering, acting like a, you guessed it, a spotlight. Note here how far the subject can go and Spotlight still tracks it. The key is to start tracking close to the subject, and the contrast between the subject and the background is noticeable. With some clever post-production editing and using your imagination, you can create smooth, continuous, and cinematic scenes. Here's a curious thing. If tracking loses a subject, it continues to look for it and sometimes picks up other subjects while doing so. As in this case, it picked up the red car while trying to find the subject, which was the white car. While on Spotlight, you can still maneuver the drone. You can make it go up, down, forwards, backwards, or even side to side while your subject is in the middle of the screen. Like being on a crane or an elevator, panning smoothly gives you lovely footage. Even though the Mavic is stationary, be aware of changes of elevation. a day at the park with your dog for the memories. Another elevation shot while on spotlight. In any case, especially surrounded by trees, make sure obstacle avoidance is turned on. As mentioned on previous videos, don't be afraid of trying new things. Get used to your Mavic and its features. Follow these tips and gain some personal experience. You have a whole world to explore, and you have an awesome tool to record it. So my friends, this wraps up the series of the Mavic's ActiveTrack features. I hope you have learned something from these tips and videos. I will continue to make more videos in the near future, highlighting the Mavic's other features, so stay tuned for those. So if you can, please share this video with your friends. Please give us a like if you think we deserve it. Please leave a comment or question below. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, Palacio signing out. Peace.